Hi, my name's Samantha Joyce and this is my assessment video for Unit 1, the counselling process. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Sam. I believe you spoke to me on the phone. So what brings you here today?
Well, I'm a single parent and at the moment I'm having trouble with my 15-year-old daughter. It's getting really bad to the point where she's saying she actually wants to leave school.
Okay, so before we actually go into that, if I just explain to you a bit about the counselling process so that you'll know what to expect. So you'll come here just say once a week, and what we'll actually do is we'll talk through all the different things that you're feeling and experiencing at the moment, and we'll try and work out some goals and evaluate those goals and work out what might be the best for you. So like I said, it'll be for about an hour a week, usually about the same time every week. How does that suit you?
Yes, I'd be able to come every week, but I might have to change the days that I come because I do actually work shifts.
Okay, so you're a shift worker. That's absolutely no problem. We'll just change it every week to accommodate your shifts. What we actually do at this agency is we do cognitive behavioural therapy. Have you heard about that before?
No, I haven't, sorry.
No, that's okay. So all the counsellors here, we're all trained in cognitive behavioural therapy. Now what that means for you, it just means that we'll look at what you're feeling and how you're reacting to different situations at the moment, and we'll give you some practical strategies how best to move forward. Okay? And like I said, all the counsellors here, we're all trained in cognitive behavioural therapy, and we're all accredited with the ACA as well. Okay. If at any time that we're actually talking about things and I think you need to be referred to a specialist service, then I will refer you on. Now that would mean something like, for example, when people have got problems with drugs, they maybe need to be referred to a drug rehabilitation service. So for that kind of thing, we would refer people on. Now the other thing is, I'll just tell you a bit about confidentiality. This is a totally confidential service, so that means that I won't be discussing your problems with anybody else, okay? Now, having said that, there are some circumstances I do need to tell you of. It's just situations where we do break confidentiality. Now, the first would be that if I thought that you were going to harm yourself, or if you were going to harm somebody else, then I would break confidentiality. Or if the court of law requires your case notes, or if another agency where you've already given prior consent, written consent, if they ask, then I would also give them your details then, so I would have to break confidentiality. But otherwise, you don't need to worry about me talking about talking about your problems to anybody else. Now, also, I do have a supervisor. Now, if I did need to talk about different people, we don't use names, we make sure that we keep it confidential in that sense. And also the good thing about me having a supervisor means that all of my work is looked at and so that I keep to the standards, and we do keep to the ACA Code of Practice as well, just so you know. So I've gone over a bit about what our service will offer you. How does that make you feel? Have you got any other questions that you might like to ask?
Well, I'm just a bit worried because this is my first time counselling. I'm worried how it will affect the relationship with me and my daughter. I'm worried it might not work or something.
Okay, yeah. I can understand that when you come to something for the first time, you might be a little bit unsure of how it's going to work. It's totally normal for people to need to come to counselling to talk about their relationship, and it's great that it obviously means a lot to you, so that's why you've decided to come. We will talk through all of the feelings you're experiencing, and we'll work out ways to move forward so that you can rebuild your relationship over the next couple of weeks. What we'll do is like I said, it'll be around the same time that we're working towards your shifts, for an hour every week. After about 4 weeks, we'll review to see how we're getting on, so you can really tell me how you're feeling, whether you feel that you're making progress. Do you think that sounds like something that's going to be good for you?
Yeah, it sounds really good.